Micron Technology's conference calls with Wall Street investors are some of the most informative highlights I can consider when I'm evaluating business trends. The company does a great job of forecasting their key product categories and letting investors know what they believe are the expectations in the markets they operate in the upcoming quarters and upcoming years. So it's really informative to consider what Micron management has to say. In this video, that's what I'll do. I'll look ahead and see what Micron Technology is expecting in the upcoming year. So let's take a look.
I want to thank The Motley Fool for sponsoring this video. Visit fool.com/parkev for the 10 best stocks to buy now.
So the first thing I'll talk about is the expectations for artificial intelligence and how that's impacting Micron. So they talk about multimodal models, post-training and chain of thought inferencing represent new frontiers of AI innovation, all of which are memory intensive and can benefit from higher memory bandwidth and capacity. So of course that's an area where Micron is investing significantly in HBM, high bandwidth memory, and increasing units of this will be great news for Micron. Additionally, AI agents are becoming more popular. They're becoming more evident. You've probably, or maybe you haven't, but Salesforce just talked about how they're launching their AI agents across enterprises. And these AI agents will help enterprises improve customer service and lower cost at the same time. That's rare to have those kinds of opportunities in enterprise to have improved service and lower cost. And so many enterprises for sure are going to be implementing AI agents. You might say, well, how is it going to be both better service and lower cost? Let me elaborate a little on that. Well, if you think about a customer service agent, they are likely not trained very well by the corporation, meaning that they don't spend, let's say, weeks or months training these customer service agents. In fact, many customer service agents are simultaneously customer service agents for multiple companies at the same time. They're taking phone calls for customers from ranging from Verizon to Apple, right? For instance, I'm just giving an example. I think Apple has their own customer service agents and they don't outsource. And I'm not sure about Verizon, but I'm just giving an example of how customer service agents serve several companies, and they likely have a screen in front of them with the frequently asked questions, and they refer to that when a customer asks a question. And so it's not very effective, right? I don't need to tell you, you've probably tried calling in to customer service, and it's rare to get good customer service nowadays. Well, the AI agents can change that by training these AI agents on all of a on all of a business's proprietary data. They can be one of the most informed people, AI agents. They can be one of the most informed of all of the agents available. And then at the same time, it's cost effective for the business because you don't have to pay per minute or per phone call for every customer service query. You just have the AI agent answer a customer's question. So understandably, this is going to grow in size and scale, and Micron will benefit from this as a result. Micron also said that they're upgrading their view of server unit percentage growth and now expect it to reach low teens in calendar 2024, fueled by strong AI demand as well as robust traditional server refresh cycle. And they anticipate the server unit growth will continue in 2025. Micron in the latest quarter also said that their data server business is now more than half of the overall business. So that was great news for investors interested in Micron. They're now getting a business that's more heavily weighted towards the server segment, which is growing much faster than the consumer-facing segment. Micron said that they're making excellent progress on HBM, high bandwidth memory, more than doubling their revenue from the previous quarter. during the previous quarter repeatedly that exceeded their plans as a result of solid execution on yield and capacity ramp. So demand had been there, right? Micron had been telling investors that the HBM is sold out. So demand was there. But what led them to generate better revenue during the quarter was their ability to manufacture more, to get better yields from their manufacturing. So Micron's HBM3 is designed into NVIDIA's Blackwell and GB200 technology. And this month, they commenced high volume shipments to their second large customer, and they'll start high volume shipments to their third large customer in the next quarter, in the calendar quarter of 2025. So, Micron's HBM3E offers best in class power consumption, which is 20% lower than the competition, and it delivers 50% higher memory capacity and industry leading performance. And if you've been following the AI investment trends, one of the biggest constraints for building these new data centers optimized for AI is power consumption, power availability. So that's something that's critical for buyers of these technologies is power consumption. If you can have lower power consumption, that's a huge selling point for buyers. Speaking of the total addressable market for high bandwidth memory, they now expect it to exceed $30 billion next year, and they continue to achieve high market share commensurate with their overall market share in DRAM sometime in the second half of calendar year 2025. And as another reminder, HBM is sold out for calendar year 2025 with pricing already determined for this time frame, already sold out. And that goes along the lines with what NVIDIA tells investors that their products are sold out for next year as well. Micron expects the HBM4, which is the next generation of their high bandwidth memory, will maintain time to market and power efficiency leadership while boosting performance over 50% from the current HBM3 technology. They expect this HBM4 to ramp in high volume for the industry in calendar year 2026. So the current HBM3 technology is sold out for all of next year, and they already have the next generation technology to that ready to ramp up in 2026. So exciting times for demand in this category, high bandwidth memory for the data center segment for Micron technology. So I thought this gave investors really good insight into what to expect from Micron over the next year, maybe a little bit longer than that, into 2026. Hey everyone, I'm excited to announce that my book is finally available for sale. I've been working on it for more than a year now, so I'm really excited to finally share this with you now. It goes through my framework for evaluating stocks. Some of you often ask why I like this stock or why I like the other stock, and this framework provides you the things that I look at when I'm evaluating stocks. I've added the link in the description below.